When I was looking for supplies in Primm, Mayers came to me and asked for a favor. He thought that powder gangers were too quiet recently and wanted me to investigate what they were up to. There was nothing that he can promise me as the reward for this favor aside large stash of rare Nuka-Cola variants. He found it while checking Birdling ruins for hidden passages into the town. However, since the existence of powder gangers was troublesome for the Last Whisper settlement as well, I agreed to the deal. The idea for infiltration was that as a mercenary leader, I want to make business with powder gangers for some quick cash and loot they can sell me. Seems like former prisoners are wary of mercenaries but do not pick fights with them. I hope this continues on for a while.
After organizing an impromptu militia. This, according to an old man, armed to the teeth with dynamite. In addition,
Pretty lax security despite close vicinity of the Republican military forces, typical outlaws. I wonder how we can propose a deal with powder gangers. Should I help them a little with their problems to get their trust first? Well, if nothing will go our way, the good old slaughter could work. Just environment is not that great for it. I believe we have found the person in charge.
Dawes said he let somebody in. So you going to give me a reason not to kill you and throw your body back outside? Why do you care? Answer, you shouldn't. I don't feel like trading life stories. It was all Cook's idea. He and his boys managed to swipe some dynamite and hide it away in their cells. The rest of us just tagged along. Cook's crew headed north while the rest of us stuck around for payback. The NCR called it a work-release prison. We lucky prisoners got the privilege of fixing up the rail lines and blasting rock for new lines. They got sloppy, though. Some of us managed to hide away some dynamite, and look who's in charge now. One mean son of a bitch. Really truly hates the NCR for some reason, and he got a lot of the other guys around to his way of thinking. He and his crew went north. I heard talk about some sort of big plan to get back at the NCR, but haven't seen them since. This is powder ganger territory, my territory. Most of the guys around here understand that. One, Chavez doesn't. Chavez formed his own crew and have been hitting traders on their own. Everybody I've sent after him either got killed or weren't able to catch him. That leaves you. What do you say? Good. Chavez and his boys were last seen south of here. If you're lucky, and he's careless, he might still be there. Yeah, get out of here.
That was an interesting piece of information, but business at hand takes priority. It was easy to locate Chavez and his gang. Not that he really tried to hide from us. Let's confirm our target.
You just walked into the wrong camp, my friend. Hand over everything you've got and we might let you live. Run!
Such pathetic resistance. It was obvious that Chavez was no match to my small group of mercenaries. How was he able to escape main group of powder gangers with such sloppy behavior? Probably just a simple luck. Looks like an infirmary. And that guy in the corner is the local doctor. Let's ask him some questions.
Heard there was a new face around. I'm the doctor around here. Sort of. I was an NCR medic for 6 months, so I'm not exactly a doctor. Still, it's more medical training than any of the other guys here. It also gives me an excuse to stay out of any raiding parties. The gang can't lose its only doctor now, can it? Medical supplies go for a decent amount of caps in the right markets. I figured the quartermaster wouldn't notice any missing. I was wrong. Let's see. I've been a farmhand, a bouncer, a bandit, and an NCR trooper. I don't recommend any of them. The location by the highway makes it a good spot to shake down any travelers passing through. That's why Eddie and the rest are still around. Me, I like having big walls between myself and the wasteland. One night, there was a big explosion from the other cell block. I had no idea what was going on, so I took cover in my bunk. When it was all over, the guards were dead and we were free. Most of the other prisoners scattered, but a few of us stuck around, obviously. Later.
What an idiot. He should have escaped while he had a chance. Now only death awaits him, be it the Republic, the Legend, or me. Well, idiots aside, I have to report about Chev's business. The raid ring leaders can wait for another time.
I've been thinking that since you've been good to us, we can be good to you. We've got plenty of spare powder and dynamite around. Say the word and we can give you some of it every couple days. I'm happy you cleared that up for me, but we've got another situation to worry about. There's a merchant hanging around near the prison. Something feels funny about him and I want you to deal with him. Shake him down if he's legit, but if not, take him out. Most people already know we run this territory and are usually in a hurry to get out. Not this guy. It's like he wants us to come get him. Yeah, get out of here.
Another overconfident bounty hunter. After asking around, the information of the bounty hunter whereabouts was in my hands. I hope this will not go out of control. I should locate him and ask him to leave. According to the information from Powder Gangers, the strange merchant should be around here. I have no doubts that the merchant is a bounty hunter. I just hope he is a reasonable one. Here he is. So obvious that even Powder Gangers can see through him.
Better be careful around these parts. I hear there's powder gangers around and dangerous for merchants like me. Guess I was a little too obvious. I'm actually a bounty hunter. I was hoping to bag some powder gangers if they tried to rob me. No, but there ought to be. I'm just taking the initiative is all. Not a whole gang or anything, just 2, maybe 3. I was a caravan guard, so I know how to handle a gun pretty well. Yeah, was a stupid idea anyway. See you around.
It seems that information about the riot is spreading. The NCR should react soon or they will start to lose support around here. The mood in the facility is pretty heavy. It looks like those prisoners received some bad news. I wonder what kind of news can make them nervous, though I have some ideas.
Good. Had him figured for NCR, one of the Rangers maybe. Anyway, speaking of the NCR, I need you to take a walk down to Primm. The NCR hasn't raised hell over our breakout, and I want to find out why. They're up to something, I could feel it. I know the NCR has troops near Primm, so talk to the locals and find out if any of those troops are going to be coming our way. Yeah, get out of here.
Idiots.
Hey.
If I was in your place, I would run away at the first sight of the Republic response. You have no chance to win.
Hey.
If we are talking about Primm, there is only one person whom I can ask about uncertain rumors. However, how can I make him talk about rumors that concern the military? Based on what I saw in the military camp, the Republic, indeed, is planning something. Is this something concerning their prison facility or other dangers of the wasteland? Is the question I should look answer from Old Man Nash. I just hope that he has some interesting bits of information. If everything will go the right way, it would be a good idea to move the base of operations here from the remote place of Last Whisper. It is time for a charisma check.
Hey there, youngster. I might know something, but my memory ain't what it used to be. Sometimes it needs motivating. Hold on there. With everything you already done for this town, I'd feel ungrateful as hell if I let you risk yourself for no good reason. Now, he made me swear not to say a word to no one. But an NCR deserter passed through some days ago and traded for supplies. According to him, the NCR has decided enough's enough and's going to send in a mess of troops to take back the prison any day now. Bye.
Well, I got the information. Let's ask Hayes or whatever.
Yeah? Military operations are classified information. Some powder gangers did you wrong, is that it? Get in line. Still, you do look capable enough, and manpower hasn't been easy to come by. Alright, fine by me if you want to put yourself in harm's way. I'll mark the staging area on your map. Talk to Sergeant Lee.
This lieutenant is quite careless to believe me right away. It looks like I have to babysit these Republican wannabe soldiers, or otherwise they could die from stupid decisions of their superiors. Let's hope they are properly trained at least. It was easy to find Sergeant Lee. There was no one stupid enough to stand at the hill without any cover like an idiot. He doesn't wear his helmet as well. How do the Republican military promote such death seekers?
I'm Sergeant Lee. Lieutenant Hayes radioed ahead to say you were on the way. We've got surprise on our side, and that's about it. Once we blow a gap in the fence, we've got to pour on the fire and keep them disorganized. Our goal's to take out their leader, some assbag named Eddie. With the ringleader gone, the rest will fold. And that's all the briefing you're going to get. Let's go.
Surprise attack. Would be better if it happened at night. It looks like the south part of the facility is ours. Proceed with caution.
Over here!
Glad that's over.
Powder Ganger's resistance is pretty good. Well, they are poorly armed and has no teamwork. Let's check this building as well.
Help me out. I'm hit.
I've got one!
This was the last of them. Let's check the administration building.
They killed.
What a bunch of morons. If they hold up in the upper floor, it would be much harder to deal with them. Petty criminals are petty criminals after all. And here is our great commander, cowardly hiding somewhere or stupidly lost his way between two doors.
We can take it from here. We might have some cleaning up to do, but Eddie's a deadie. Gangs with no leadership don't last long. I'll radio Hayes to let him know the prison's ours. But you should swing by to see him the next time you're near Primm.
I should tell Mayors that the threat of powder gangers is no more. Despite their strength in numbers, powder gangers lacked proper training, cooperation and equipment to deal with the Republican army. However, without our intervention, Republican casualties would be greater than they had been. In the end, the powder ganger threat is reduced considerably. With their main base of operation under control of the New California Republic, they have no shelter in the wasteland. Sooner or later, the remnants of powder gangers would be wiped out by the army, raiders, and other hazards of the Mo of Desert.